I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and now let go.
Hello, and for this recipe you're going to need 500 grams of flour, 300 milliliters of cold water, 7 grams sachet of fast acting yeast, 3 teaspoons of salt, and then just a handful of fresh basil in no specific measurements, and some sun-dried tomatoes. I used about 7 here, and then you also need 2 tablespoons of the oil that it came in. Okay, and to the flour you're going to add the salt and the yeast, and make sure to keep them separate, or try to keep them separate. Okay, then stir them around to incorporate it into the flour. Okay, and then you're going to add the water. And the oil from the tomatoes. So try and keep it separate before adding the other ingredients after. Okay, and then you're just going to mix these together till it starts to form a dough. Okay, at this stage now you can add in the other ingredients. As you can see, I just chopped up the tomatoes smaller, but you can even make big if you want. It's just it incorporates better if they are small, and then just to get all the oil out. And I also chopped up the basil quite small as well, and put it in as well. When it's chopped up, it also releases its flavour more. Okay, now just mix that in so it's all together. If it gets too sticky, like mine is, you can just add some more flour to it. Okay, and at this stage you need to start kneading it. So flour your workspace. And your hands. And then just put some more on top. And what you're going to want to do is you just want to bring it into the middle and then press down, like flatten it back out again. And if it's still too wet, just keep on adding some more flour. And then just keep adding more flour until it stops being too sticky and it forms a dough together. And you're going to want to do this for about 10 minutes. Press stop. So what you want to do is you need to keep kneading it until when you press it out, it springs back together like that. Okay, and now what you want to do is, to let it rise, you're going to put it back in the bowl. And then you're going to want to put a sheet of cling film over the top of it to keep in the air. And then you're going to put it in, and then you're going to put it in a warm place for an hour until it should rise. Okay, so it should double in size. This is what my one did. Okay, so what you just need to take the cling film off, and then you need to knock it back, which you just do by doing that, and then to try and take it out again. Now with some more flour, you just knead it a bit more for about 5 minutes. Okay, so now when you press it down, it like goes back to its shape. Okay, and you can put this in a loaf tin if you want, but I'm just going to make a round one in here because I don't have one. So you just basically make it round, put it in, and then you put the cling film back over it, and then you wait for half an hour this time for it to rise again in a warm place. Okay, so once you've let it set for another half an hour to an hour, it should again have doubled in size, so it's about like this size now. And now you just need to bake it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes at 200 degrees, and I'll show you when it's done. This is mine after 45 minutes of cooking in the oven, and it turned out like this. What I just did is cut it up when it had cooled down a bit, but still a little bit warm, and just put some vegan butter on it. This is the Vitality sunflower spread. And okay, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you sometime next week. Bye.
Yeah, where the oats I'm done.